The company that manages Sioux Area Metro announcing that they will be expanding their services. VIA became the transit provider of Sioux Falls on the 1st of this year and currently only offers on-demand transit services on Saturdays. The first phase of their planned expansion now includes offering those on-demand services on weekdays from 5:45 in the morning to 9:15 in the evening. In the southeastern portion of Sioux Falls, that includes the area south of I-229 and north of 67th Street.
What does this mean for the bigger picture of Sioux Falls? As a result of this expansion, 40,000 citizens will have access to transit that did not have access before, and we are increasing access to about 13,000 jobs.
The expansion will also cover 37 stop points that were requested by members of the community. Those on-demand services will be available starting Monday, April 15th, and you can also book an on-demand ride through the SAM Transit app or by calling 605-367-7151.